Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we are playing a sweet black-green scam deck. So why am I calling it black-green scam? Well, essentially this deck looks to turbo out things with Dark Ritual or Exhume, and then control the board with a ton of removal spells: Cast Down, Defile, Snuff Out, Extracted Confession, and Suffocating Fumes. We can turn to Dark Ritual into Thorn of the Black Rose. If we rumble and then we find an Avenging Hunter, we can Dark Ritual out the Avenging Hunter. We have Duresses to strip our opponent's hand. We have Bajuka Bog to get rid of their graveyard if we want to actually make our Exhumes work, because we could turn one, cycle a Troll or a Generous Ent, and then Exhume it and start bashing it with that. So this is pretty sweet. This is a deck donation from Chuck, a local player that I play with at the LGS, so I really appreciate that. They were the ones that donated the one land spy, in which we won on turn one on accident, completely punting, but got there. That spy deck was super fun to play. Okay, anyway, the sideboard here has 4 Divest, 4 Drown in Sorrow, 3 Spellbomb, and 4 Weather the Storm. So pretty simple. I mean, this list is from Selkus that I covered in the Decks of the Week last week. So I'm excited to see how it plays. We'll see you in the matches. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in round 1. We have Troll Exhume. We actually have a turn 1 Troll Exhume. So Swamp, Ritual, Cycle, Exhume. I'm doing it. We have no idea what our opponent's up to, but they can't kill this very easily. Land, Ritual, Cycle. Yeah, turn 1, 6/5. I'm the Reanimator deck. Cycle this. We'll grab us. Maybe I should grab the Woodland Chasm. Might as well. And Exhume. Your turn. So now I can play the Woodland Chasm. I have Defile. They have an Abraded Bluffs. So they're Boros, Synth. Play the Chasm. We'll go ahead and attack in. That was nice to do the thing turn 1. Very first turn of the league. We play a Plains and a Seeker the Way. So I'm just going to murder it. Doink. And then untap. We will... I guess if I find another Exhume, I want to play this. Okay, let's just get rid of your Seeker and attack in. I could rumble. I think it's fine to not do that this turn. Holding on to the Cast Down. Our opponent plays a Candy Trail. They're already at 8 life. Novice Inspector. I don't know if that matters that much. They play an Abraded Bluffs. So let's cycle this. Grab a Forest. And since I drew a Swamp, we'll start by going Rumble. Another Troll. Okay, we can cast that next turn. Play the Swamp and get in for 6. Opponent goes to 2. They need 3 creatures to attack or to block this. They're attacking because it doesn't really matter if they do or not. They need a double burn spell here. Passing the turn. So let's play the Forest. Get in for 6. They go Galvanic Blast. Okay. And another Galvanic. We're going to cast another Troll. See on the other side. They crack their Candy Trail probably to draw a card. Yep, go to 5 life. Let's see if we can take them down with our double Trolls. I mean, after this, I don't really have anything going on, unfortunately. I'd have to draw into a Monarch. A Core Skyfisher. Okay. So they could maybe put another creature in play, but we have a Cast Down, and then they're just dead. Plays the Novice Inspector and a Glinhawk. So lucky for us, we have the removal spell. We can kill the Skyfisher and attack in for 6, and they'll be dead. Plays Great Furnace. We will kill this thing. Alright, we take game 1 decisively, very quickly as well. I mean, that was pretty good. So I think Divest is better than Duress here. It gets rid of all their artifact lands. Gets rid of their creatures. Extracted Confession, not very good. I think Suffocating Fumes is not very good. So let's bring in the Drown in Sorrows and submit like that. Well, we have Exhumes And no extra land, so I have to mulligan. This is pretty close, but I think it's a mulligan as well. We have land troll. Okay, I think I'm keeping. We'll get rid of Drown in Sorrow, Drown in Sorrow. They play a mountain and a candy trail. I think I should probably divest them. We could take their land, or we could take their bird, or maybe a synthesizer. Let's see how they scry. I could also go land cycle for the Haunted Mire, play the Haunted Mire, and then divest on the next turn. They go top top. We find a snuff out. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over there. Wow. I'll take the Limbus, I think. They probably have a land on top. Play the plains. Play Seeker the Way. I could snuff this right now. I don't think I need to. I'll forest cycle, grab the Woodland Chasm, and pass the turn. I'll play another Seeker the Way. Let's kill this one. We're at 16 life. So I want to kill this one now, and then bog you. They can play the Glinthawk and then pick up their Candy Trail, then replay it. Fumes, or the Suffocating... Is it Suffocating Fumes or Drown in Sorrow? The Drown in Sorrow would be pretty good here. They have exactly Hawk left in hand. Okay. So I can Dark Ritual out the Thorn, and then draw a card on end step. I just don't know if that's good enough. Dark Ritual, Thorn, cycle. We'll probably lose to the Glinthawks though if I do that. I think I have to do this and then hope that I can find a removal spell for this. So we'll Ritual, play the Thorn, take the Monarchy, Swamp Cycle, grab a Swamp, and then go to my end step. Any removal spells? Let's find out. Nope. Alright, so now they are going to attack with the Glinthawk. Then the other Glinthawk's going to play, come down to the table, pick up the Candy Trail. They're going to take the Monarchy. Maybe the Monarch was a bit too much of a risk. They play a Glinthawk again. I mean, I had to throw it on the table there, I think. If they have a removal spell, I'll concede. Okay. I had nothing coming up. Let's see. I still think it was fine. Maybe the Dark Rituals are not required. I could just bring in the Duresses, but I already submitted it. They're on 61 cards. We have to mulligan a no lander. We have one land, Troll Exhume. Okay. We're going to get rid of the Avenging Hunter. But now I feel like I have to get a green source. I'll pass. I get a Novice Inspector. Let's cycle for the green source. Okay, Novice Inspector's on the table. I have a Defile. Let's play the Chasm. Pass the turn. Next turn I'll bring back the Troll and snuff your creature. They get in for 1. I got a 19, basically at 15. Oh, they have a Bajuka Bog. Mean. So let's rumble. I guess I'm looking for lands and I want to bin a good creature. We found a land, but no good creature. So land, pass the turn. One interesting thing I could do here is like multi-exhume the Avenging Hunter. They play a Braided Bluffs. They get in for 1. Seeker the Way. I think I'm going to defile that right now. Another rumble. Okay. So I can take the Swamp and then exhume the Thorn. Swamp. Okay. Play that. We have Thorn of the Black Rose, Genercent. We can exhume the Thorn, exhume the Genercent, blast your other thing. Probably worth it. Exhume. Get the Thorn. We are the Monarch. Exhume again. Get the Genercent. And destroy your Seeker the Way. So now I draw for turn, or draw for Monarch. And if I find another land, Avenging Hunter will enter the battlefield. They play a Candy Trail. I'm not, I guess, that worried about them having a flyer because of the Genercent. And we can attack freely with a Thorn, probably. We have that second Thorn as well. Our opponent went top bottom off the Candy Trail. Okay, now I can Dark Ritual out an Avenging Hunter. Dark Ritual, green, play the Avenging Hunter. Take the initiative. We have double emblems going. That's sick. I will grab a Swamp, play it. I'll attack for 1. We draw a card for Monarch. Opponent has a clue. They draw. Interesting. I guess they left the candy trail because they could draw a Glinthawk and they would want to pick up the candy trail. They have a lightning bolt. Face. Okay. We draw a troll. Playing a synthesizer. They find a great furnace. So they are adding potential damage. They gain 3 life and draw a card. Do you have a flyer? Next turn I'm going to, well, let's see, they have 1, 2, they only have 2 artifacts, so they could not kill my Avenging Hunter with a Galvanic yet. We're going to gain 3 life. I'm at 13. Take the initiative. We're going to forge onto the Avenging Hunter. That guy's got trample. Another troll. I guess I'll cycle the troll for swamp. Play the swamp. We'll attack in. So this is a problem if they have a lightning bolt here and then another lightning bolt, but they're going to block. All right, that's fine. I don't really need to do anything else. We'll just leave the second thorn in hand. Bolt face. Okay. Another Avenging Hunter. They're probably going to die. Play a Core Skyfisher. I'm just going to F6 now. They find a Glinthawk off of the synthesizer. Plays the synthesizer. Finding a Lembus. So do they cast the Lembus? We have 7, 12. They're going to go to 10 here. They play the Lembus. So they have to... I guess I messed up by not playing my Thorn. We put them to 2. So they have to block at least 1 creature. This will be 8 damage. If I can find a removal spell, we can get rid of everything. Crap you. They go to 10. Avenging Hunter can go into the archives. We could maybe find a removal spell. We found a removal spell anyway. So I can kill this thing. Now you have to attack, or just attack in. You have to block. And they're going to go to 2. I guess now I'm cycling the troll. Do I have any swamps left? I have 2 left, okay. Play another thorn. Hopefully they cannot wipe my board. Draw for turn. We draw another Bojuka Bog. I just wanted to play fancy arts because I'm on my DB account, so might as well. They play a Lembus and a synthesizer. I don't know how they win. Here comes another synthesizer. Yep, they're just playing cards to see if there's anything they can do. Finding a Glinthawk. I think we scammed them. Turn 1 scam. Felt good. Here comes the Glinthawk. They're going to pick up an artifact. Doesn't even matter what they pick up. Picks up the synthesizer. Finding a candy trail. Oh, they can play it. They're taking actions, and I respect that. And we win, so I'll see you in round 2. Round 2, we have the wrong half of our deck, I guess. Don't know what Vanilla James plays. I'm going to mulligan. This doesn't feel very good. I guess keep, and then we'll get rid of the exhume. So we're just looking to draw something. We can play most of our deck now. They have a Bojuka Bog to start off. Maybe they're playing Boros as well. Let's duress you. Okay, they're playing mono black. Well, snuff out looking bad. We'll get rid of your Viscer's Insights. And then Bojuka Bog it next turn. Plays Vault of Whispers. And Combage Witches. We have a Generous End. So I'll Barrow Downs. Dome you with that. That way they don't get to have their Viscer's Insight. Tithing Blade's going to be a problem. They get in for 1. Play a land. They find a draw spell. And Bojuka Bog me. We can Dark Ritual out the Generous End, but then they just Tithing Blade it. Guess there's nothing really else for me to do though. Play the Generous End. Gets Tithing Bladed. They have an Viscer's Insight. I'm gonna go the next game. Buried. We had nothing, and they had a lot of good stuff. So we want the Divest. I think I'm just gonna cut the Dark Ritual. Suffocating Fumes doesn't seem very good. They're a deck that has a lot of card draw. Well, let's bring in the Spell Bombs. Okay, the Snuff Outs don't do anything versus mono black. But what else do I want to do? They probably don't have a... Well, they could have that Refurbished Familiars, right? So maybe bring back in some Dark Rituals. Let's see. We're trying to scam them now. We need to scam with a fast initiative or Monarch. We're on the play. I have a Duress. This doesn't do anything though. Let's mulligan. Okay, turn 1. I think this is fine. Let's keep. I'll get rid of your, or this. I mean, I could play a slow game and try to get rid of their interaction. I think it's fine. Let's play the divest, or get rid of the divest. Play land, pass. Vault of Whispers. I'll forest cycle. Get the forest. And then play exhume. And I have a troll. If they have the tithing blade right now, it sucks, but I guess the troll going away is not as bad. Let's cycle this. Have the swamp. And then rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take the swamp and pass. And then hopefully this way I can play the Avenging Hunter if the board is clear. They play a refurbished. Well, that board is not clear then. Get rid of the duress. They bog me. Alright, it looks like we're playing an Avenging Hunter. And then I will grab a swamp. We can play a second Avenging Hunter next turn. I mean, they're probably going to have a removal spell. They get in. I don't think this is going to be a very good matchup. Our removal spells don't line up very well against us. Their removals do. They have way more card draw. I feel bad about it. Plays a swamp. Maybe like I didn't play it correctly. They chittering rats. I will put back Spellbomb. Plays refurbished. So I guess I put back discard, huh? Discard the swamp. Go Spellbomb. Target you. And then I guess attack. I think they got me. I mean, people said not to concede. What exactly am I going to do? They're going to kill this creature by double blocking. Then I take the initiative. I go into maybe Lost Well. But I can't do anything from there. So we will see you in round 3. Okay, round 3. We're looking to scam some folks. We have... I mean, I can work my way up to it. Guess I'll keep. We have 4 lands basically, and a Thorn and a Snuff Out. I think that if I cycle the Genercent, that allows me to draw one of my 4 exhumes or 4 dark rituals, and then I can play the Thorn or the Genercent on turn 2. And then if they don't do anything, then I can maybe just, and I don't draw anything, I can cycle for the tap land with the Genercent, Plains, Novice Inspector. Okay. So, not great. They're going to go wide, making our emblem plan not very good. Grab the forest. Alright, we find a tap land. I'll just... Oops, I messed up already. Darn. Swamp cycle. I'll grab the Woodland Chasm. I had meant to cycle for the Chasm. I think holding the fort down with the Genercent will be good. They play a Plains. Getting in for 1. And we're going to see maybe a Core Skyfisher. Raffine's Informant. Probably discarding Strands or something. Discards Militia Bugler, so maybe they were needing to find lands. Okay. So let's kill this one and then bog you. If I had actually played the Chasm on that turn, I would be able to slam the Thorn of the Black Rose on this next turn, probably with no issues, but now I can't. Because I have a tap land on next turn. It's tap land or basically a tap land. Core Skyfisher, okay. Plays the Novice Inspector. We're going to need multiple removal spells. We have a Duress. Guess that's okay. They have a lot of creatures coming up. Play the Woodland Chasm. Cycle. My last forest in the deck. They can double Squadron Hawk this turn. They get in for 3. There's 1 Hawk. And they picked up 3 more Hawks. Not looking very good for the home team. If I were them, I would just play Skyfisher, maybe pick up the Novice Inspector. That was a good play, I think. Okay, so they picked up Plains. Let's go land. Play the Avenging Hunter. I think if I'm going to win this, I need to try to attack in and have them multi-block, and then I can start killing, I can like kill their creatures. Also, they picked up the Plains. They crack the clue. Plays the Plains. Plays Raffine's Informant. Knives away a Squadron Hawk. We cannot block. Taking 5. Pretty bad. I'll go land and attack with the Avenging Hunter, expecting a double block. They do. We're going to cast down the Raffine's Informant. Damage you. And then forge onto the Avenging Hunter. And I'm also going to just play out my Thorn. And find a swamp. We know they have 2 hawks and a plains in hand. I don't know if racing them is going to work out. They crack a clue. I wonder if they leave creatures back, if they like just attack with one thing. They should probably just swing out with everything. Okay, they send the whole team in. This means that we're dead to trap pretty soon. So how do I not die to trap? I don't know. Probably can't. 7, 8. I mean, maybe I can exhume a generous end and gain some life and kill your other creature. That probably wouldn't work though. They make their hawk bigger. So they spread out the damage, which was smart, instead of making one of the core Skyfishers a 4/4. We'd have to draw 2 removal spells right now. We draw an Avenging Hunter. Play the land. We'll get in. Yeah, I don't think we can win. We're just going to die to the trap when they hit us. There's no outs. It was pretty close though. Alright. We need the Drown in Sorrows. And maybe the Divest. So Extract a Confession looking bad. The rest I don't think I need. Can we afford to play a 1-for-1 removal game? Suffocating Fumes doesn't seem very good versus them either. Alright, cheap spells, some board wipes. Hopefully that'll work. I like the idea of this deck, it's pretty sweet. We're on the play. I have nothing going on here, I'll mulligan. I have a lot of removal spells. So I guess that's fine. Keep and put back the ritual. We're just looking for a green source off the top. A Jukabog. Could have even targeted myself, it wouldn't have mattered. You play a Thraben Inspector. I'm gonna rumble. Get ready to rumble. I'll take the roll, I suppose, and pass a turn. Currently I have 4 mana. I can kill 2 creatures. With 2 more mana, I can play the troll. They get in for 1. Let's see. They're just passing. Now I can Dark Ritual out the troll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I'll do it. Dark Ritual. Maybe they've journeyed nowhere. And troll. They crack a clue. So I could Thraben Charm my creature if they play 2 more creatures. They play a Plains and Militia Bugler. Cannot currently defile that. I think I want to just cast down on the Bugler. Try to use the Drown in Sorrow to clear their board. They have a Lunarch Veteran. Let's play a Malevolent Rumble. I'll take the Thorn. And then attack. Let's just see what they do. We have 3 removal spells. We can use the Defile or the cast down this turn. Defile only pings a creature for 1 though, so it's not very good. Play the Lunarch Veteran. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under their control, they get a life. So they put a counter on the Thraben Inspector. Stinks. Swinging in. I'll blast the Bugler. They have a Thraben Charm. Yeah, maybe I should have killed the Bugler before they played the Lunarch Veteran. Kills my creature. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Now we're just not doing anything. Bummer. So that was definitely a misplay. I should have known. I mean, I specifically talked about the fact that they could ping my creature with the Thraben Charm if they had 3 in play, and then I just let it happen. But, dang. They're screeching. Okay, so best case scenario, I guess I draw a land. I can defile the Thraben Inspector and Drown in Sorrow. At minimum, I am going to Drown in Sorrow and get rid of all these birds. They can bring back their Lunarch Veteran, though. They're at 18 life. They get in for 2. We're at 15. Okay. We'll drown. I'll take the swamp. I guess my plan is to play the swamp, pass, try to kill 2 creatures, untap Thorn of the Black Rose or Avenging Hunter. But they can bring back the Lunarch Veteran. They have tons of cards in hand. So the Lunarch Veteran becomes Luminous Phantom. Alright, that was huge. Play, of course, Skyfisher. I don't think I can win here. I'm sorry for the negativeness, but we could not defeat the very, very go wide white weenie. Gets in for 2. Play swamp and pass. They put an idyllic range on the... What? I should have... I messed that up. Messed that up bad. What is wrong? What is wrong with me? We're getting in. Kill this thing. So the only way that I can survive is if I draw a swamp. I can defile this thing. In Dark Ritual, Avenging Hunter. Hit a swamp. Murder this one. Your turn. Our opponent's going to swing in. Block the 2/3. So they take the initiative and get a plains. Maybe I still have a chance? We're at 4. I mean, they'd have to not get in ever again. Plains. All attack. Wow. We have achieved. Alright, I think I need to... Lost Well, looking for removal spells. Avenging Hunter and Genersent. I guess I can top both. Play the Thorn. And we'll bog you. I kept playing. I was gonna scoop. And we're still in the game. Oh man. Okay. They don't have any creatures. They get in for 1. Block. Their creature's dead. They can bring it back as a flyer. I can play my Genersent as a reach blocker. Let's go stash. Play a Genersent. And I will attack with my creatures. 6 damage coming in. They go to 7. We draw a Dark Ritual. What? Is this actually happening? Maybe they have a Journey to Know. They drew something. Destroy Evil. Okay. They're getting in. We take 1. They get the Monarch and the initiative. So how can I win here? This is 6 damage. I have nothing to pump up these creatures. I do have the food token to go to 6 life. I'd have to find a reach creature, one of my Genersents. I have 3 of them left in the deck. Also, a removal spell could do it. Wow. Well, they went for Scry 2. They're also playing very slow. I guess they get to draw off the Monarch. Okay, they draw a card. We draw the Snuff out. I can hard cast it. So they are not going to be able to attack me again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Yeah, I can cast Prismatic Strands. Okay. So I can't become the Monarch then. Wait, what are the strands on? What did they choose? I don't know. They'd have to have 2 Prismatic Strands actually here. They chose green. So I take the Monarchy and the initiative. We get a skeleton. Second main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 9. Cast the Avenging Hunter. Let's go check out the throne. We get a Genersent. That's what I needed. Make a food. Then Dark Ritual. And kill this. Okay. Draw a card. Bugler from the opponent. This game has gone on a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I can't believe I'm still alive. Never give up, never surrender, they say. They find Squadron Hawk. Uh-oh. They've got lots of creatures now, and they can use the strands. There's a Squadron Hawk. Another Squadron Hawk. I guess I'm looking for an exhume so I can get another Genersent into play. We're going to grab our last basic. We have a Defile. So if I... Let's attack with this one, and this one. Then they can strands on green. Alright, let's do it. Send in the team. Boom, boom, boom. They're going to have to strands on green. I wonder if they'll block the skeleton. They could also strands on green and then gang block an Avenging Hunter to take it off the table. But I can defile the Bugler. They made an illegal block on the skeleton because it has menace. Okay. Are they going to strands on green? They have to, or they're dead. Then these creatures die. Strands. What do they choose? Green. Okay, that's fine. So those 2 creatures die. And now this creature dies. And I can pass a turn. Find a divest. That's not very good. At least I'll know what's going on in their hand. They play a Thraben Inspector. I guess they could find a removal spell for the Genersent. It's a big Bowie though. They crack the clue. They have the Journey to Nowhere. So draw a card, or gain some life. Gain some life. They'd have to have another strands. Plays the Squadron Hawk, so they had no more cards in hand. And they have no hawks to search up. They attack in. They can pump. They're going to go into stash, so they're just dead to my... actually, the Monarch could draw them something. This has been quite the back and forth. They draw off the Monarch. 1 card left. Go for the divest. See what's going on in their hand. They scoop. They didn't want to show me. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. I wonder if suffocating fumes is any good. It might actually be good. Bring in the fumes. But now I have no idea what I can remove. I guess it's just the spot removal or the dark rituals. I can just kill everything constantly and then eventually play a thing. Maybe that's fine. I have no card draw in my deck though, so it's a little wonky. If I take out the exhumes, I remove this package, but I still have the dark rituals that could work. So I think I'll take out the exhumes, bring in 2 more removal spells, 2 duresses. Ah, crud. Ah, crud. Now I'm a 62 card player. Oh no. That was completely on accident. Okay. I'm gonna keep this. I'm just looking to top deck stuff. Actually, I cannot defile anything right now. That's funny. Play this. That doesn't really work very well either. I wanted to kill this Lunarch Veteran and then use that. I'll target myself. So mistakes were made. Our opponent gets in for 1. Plays a Squad Hawk. Drown in Sorrow will be good. Alright. I'm going to do the one thing I can. Grab a land and play it. Our opponent plays a Plains. My current win condition is them timing out. They attack for 2. Okay. Plays a Militia Bugler. Finding a Skyfisher. Okay. So I can cycle this Ent. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play the Ent. That's probably pretty medium. I'm going to duress you. I'll take your Raven Charm. Cycle this Ent. Grab a Forest and pass. They have... That's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they're going straight to combat. Gets in for 4. We're at 13. Plays Skyfisher. I guess they pick up the land, and then they play the land, play a Squadron Hawk. Okay. So, let's see. I can Drown in Sorrow them, but it doesn't look very good at the moment because they can just rebuild. I can snuff out this, then cast Drown in Sorrow plus defile that. Then I have Extracted Confession. Alright, kill this thing. Cast Drown in Sorrow. Another Drown. That's actually good. And defile this one. So I expect my opponent to play out Battle Screech. Instead they went Luminous Phantom. Plays a Core Skyfisher. So my Extracted Confession can get rid of the Core Skyfisher. Collect Evidence 6. 4. Wait. 5. 6. Okay, they have a 1/1. I guess they don't really want to overextend into my sweepers, which makes sense. Plays Bugler. Finding a Raven. They're turning it around. We have a Genersent. Dark Ritual. Genersent. Carry us. Carry the team. Plays a land. 1 unknown in hand. Squadron Hawk. I'm kind of surprised that they aren't playing the Battle Screech. Now they can Thraven Charm my creature. Okay, it's dead. Getting in. We got a 4. I'm just gonna Dark Ritual out a Troll. Your turn. Then I have to hope that they play Screech and Squadron Hawk. They crack the Clue. Okay. They deal me some damage. We get a 2. Nothing left, huh? Crack the food. Pass. They're being very, very careful. If I were them, I would have already played these cards, and that's probably why I would have lost. Get in. Land. Pass the turn. They play a Plains. They're going to put me to 1. Oh no, this kills me. My bad. GG. I don't know why, but they sort of tricked my brain by attacking only for 2 for so long that I didn't even consider the fact that they could attack for 3 at some point. Yep, we'll see in round 4. Okay, match 4. What do we have? Wild Duress. This hand doesn't accomplish anything, I think. I think we have to mulligan. We have a couple rumbles. Genersent probably isn't needed here. So let's keep. I could also... I think I'm going to bottom the Ent. Lead on the land and pass. Manor Gate. So this is probably Fog. Manor Gate on white. So that's green, white. Maybe Bogles? Let's rumble. Take the Thorn. We already have an Avenging Hunter. Pass. It could be like green, white gates. Green, white bully gates stuff. You have 3 mana. Oh, it's Bogles. Okay. So my cards are not good here. Your cards are no good here. Let's cycle. Grab the forest. Play the forest. Play Rumble. Take the swamp. And pass. I have to find an edict. I have the extracted confession in my deck. No, I milled over the extracted confession. Bummer. Armadillo cloak. Get in for 3. We have a thorn. Going to play out my Avenging Hunter. Grab a swamp. So I have to try to draw into the extracted confession. Have any other way to deal with this? What is this? Forced adaptation. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So they're just playing the gates instead of playing white sources. There's still a chance. There is still a chance. They get in for 3. They're going to take the initiative. What did they choose? This is Rancor, okay. Now they get to get a basic. It's a forest. They can't play that. I didn't know I got rid of it. They have 3 unknowns in hand. Land, play Thorn, and we'll go ahead and swing in for 5. Oh, I should have Lost Weld. I was not smart either. That was like my only out, was to Lost Weld and kill their thing. I keep doing it. Find a Rumble. How does Rumble help me? Their creature has Trample. It's a 4/4 Trample right now. It's going to be even bigger with the Rancor. And they have Ancestral Mask, so I'm good to pick it up. So we'll bring in the Divest, Drown in Sorrow, and then just cut, I guess, all our removal spells. Cast down and snuff out. We're on the play. I have Duress, but nothing else going on. Mulligan. Okay. I think this is a keep. We'll put back the Rumble. Try to divest. They mulligan to 5. Okay. And 4. So we're trying to get rid of their Bogle that they're keeping in their hand. But they could just Rumble into a Bogle. Alright. Let's see if you have it. Yay! Get rid of your Glade cover. They have no Rumble. If we can draw 1 land, then on turn 3 we can Dark Ritual the Avenging Hunter. We play the Forest. We drew a land. Let's Forest Cycle. I'll just take the tap land. I don't think that they ripped a Bogle, because they would have played it. They did not yet rip it, so there's no reason for me to divest. Land, Dark Ritual, and we'll play the Avenging Hunter. They scoop. Okay. Bad mulligan for them. Let's try it again. We can also Dark Ritual into the Drown in Sorrow, which is pretty interesting. Our hand has no lands, so we mulligan. We have 1 land. I actually am going to keep. I'll get rid of the Generous End. Well, the Troll maybe isn't worth it. So I can go 3, 4, 5 mana. 4. I'm going to get rid of the Ent right now. What I'm thinking is that if they play a Bogle, I'm going to try to Drown in Sorrow their Bogle. They start with a Utopia Sprawl. Play my Barrow Downs. Exile my own graveyard for funsies. Basilisk Gate. So we have to hope that they don't have an Ethereal Armor right now. They play a Rumble. They choose Basilisk Gate. I'm going to Swamp Cycle. Swamp, land, and divest you. Make your Bogle. They play a Glade Clever Scout. Bogle's gone. They have the Basilisk Gate. They can now gate up their spawn and attack. But I'm going to wipe their board. Tax in for 2. I mean, this seems pretty good. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. That's enough. Okay. Ritual. Ritual. Drown in Sorrow. I don't think I want the Defile. I probably should have left in the Snuff Out or the Defile. Play the Thorn. We draw Duress. And they're passing. Okay. I would have maybe played the Sprawl out. They have another Rumble? No, they play a Sprawl. Oh no, they have a Bogle. Well, I have the blocker. Duress doesn't do anything now. Okay, we Barrow Downs you. I can't attack. Now I'm looking for my edicts. I also could use some green sources. And at this point, my Duress is dead. Because they're never going to hold something in hand. Although they are holding something in hand right now. I guess I Duress you. Sprawl. Let's actually Drown in Sorrow. And bottom that. Play the Swamp. Attacking for -1. Sending a message. My opponent goes from 20 to 20. That's fair. We draw another duress. 1 card in hand. We have an Avenging Hunter. I'll try the duress. Maybe they're just holding a... Oh, Rancor going away is great for me, actually. Get in for 1. I'm going to ride this 1-3 to victory. Turn 6. Let's see when it's over. Another Avenging Hunter. So Green Source would do it for me pretty well. Uh-oh, they have a Glade Cover Scout. Now I'm back on defense. Another Thorn. I'll play the Thorn and get in for 1. We draw a Swamp. Drawing 2 cards a turn is very solid, though. Uh-oh. The Abundant Growth, that draws them a card. Plays a land. They can make their creature gigantic, so if they find a trample effect, it's a big problem. Looking for Extract the Confession. Find more swamps. Going to continue pecking away, leaving back a blocker. End step, we draw Divest. Pretty medium. Actually, if they draw Ethereal Armor, they can give their creature first strike. I shouldn't have attacked with both, because now they can ram through my creature. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. No! They have the ram through. Oh, man. Attacks for 4. Next turn, 2, 4. They're going to attack for 8. 9 damage? Dang. That was a big mistake. I wonder if anybody saw that coming. The rest doesn't do anything. So I guess I'm going to attack you. I have to draw into my removal spell now. I can't afford to not draw the card. We have an exhume. Okay. I mean, that would give them back their Bogle. I choose white for Manor Gate. They gate their creature. They gate it some more. Plays an Abundant Growth. Yeah, maybe should have played the Abundant Growth on the Basilisk Gate. Uh-oh. Am I dead? They gate it to a 9/9. We'll go to 5. I can exhume. Oh, I actually have it. Genersent. Okay. Cycle the Ent. And grab the Forest. I have enough to either go Duress. I think I probably want a Duress. Let's Duress you. I'd have to take the Rancor, I think. That stinks, though. I'll take the Rancor. And then we're going to exhume the Thorn. I take the Monarchy. And then I can Rumble, I guess. It doesn't really do anything great for me. Next turn, maybe I can play Double Hunter. I'm afraid to mill my... Oh well, I'm going to cast it. Didn't mill our land that we wanted to get back. So let's take the Forest and pass. Now I have to hope that they don't rip a trample effect. We have another Divest. So big mistake on my end. They play the Manor Gate going to 1 land. So they had the Rumble still. Casting Rumble. Find Lifelink. They can take Lifelink or Ethereal Armor. They probably have to take the Ethereal Armor. They choose Solana Ledgewalker. Not what I expected. I guess that kills me in the next turn. I need to find... Oh man. They gate their creature. If they don't play the Ledgewalker, I have the Divest for it. Wow, I can't believe they didn't play the Ledgewalker. Bad news for them. Gating the spawn doesn't do that much. I've got a blocker. They attack. Gonna block. I decide not... Maybe they misclicked on the spawn then. This has been a crazy game. Okay. Draw. Another Hunter. Get rid of your Ledgewalker. Okay, no cards in hand for you. Cast Avenging Hunter. And with the initiative, we get a Swamp. And play it. 4/5. So... I have enough to go Divest into Double Hunter next turn. We draw another Divest. Really looking for a Sweeper. You can block here, block here. They have an Ethereal Armor. So that's quite bad. You can block with the spawn and sacrifice it. They gate it up. It's an 11/11. Holy moly. Gates the spawn. So I guess I block the spawn, block here. We're attacking it. Block, block. Looking for an Edict. I no longer can use my Sweepers. We're going to Forge. Lost well this time before I accidentally do it. Come on. 10%, Woodland Chasm. Bottom. Bottom. Draw Drown in Sorrow. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I can double Hunter this turn. Cast the Avenging Hunter. We're going to go into Stash. Make a treasure. That's another Avenging Hunter. Go into Catacombs. Get in for 5. Draw a card. We draw a Thorn. If they find Trample, I'm dead. I guess if they don't find Trample, that means they're dead. Because they attack, we'll block. If they don't attack, I think we're good. The only thing that would... Oh, we win! Amazing. Let's get to round 5. Okay, Mario. We're on the play. Land, Duress, Cast Down, no green source. Let's mulligan. I think this is probably keepable. Question is whether or not the exhume is keepable. Is it better than the Avenging Hunter? We're pretty far from casting an Avenging Hunter, so I'll keep and get rid of the Avenging Hunter. And then play the Woodland Chasm. We have removal spell, hopefully land an emblem. Our opponent is on Island. Okay, Rumble is good. Let's Rumble. Spell Pierce would be sad. They Brainstorm. I guess I'm looking to bin an Avenging Hunter now. I'll take the Thorn. Pass. Next turn I'm going to exhume the Thorn. Mental note. Our opponent is playing Mono Blue Terror with Sneaky Snackers. Maybe it's Blue Black Terror then. They did not find a land. That's bad for them. That's quite bad for them. We are gonna probably walk all over them with this Thorn of Black Rose then. Uh-oh. They can get back their Serpent with the exhume. Smart. Smart. I didn't think about that. Well, I will just Dark Ritual out a Thorn of Black Rose then. And pass. We draw a Swamp. Maybe our main deck Bogs will come in handy. We can bog you, then exhume some stuff. Our opponent ponders. They need another draw spell. They can get back the Snacker. We have Defile for it. I could also exhume and then cast down your creature, but I don't have anything great in the exhume file. And our opponent says that's enough for them. Wow. So Fume's not good. We want the Spell Bombs. I think Defile is probably mediocre. So we have like, maybe, yeah, that's fine. We have probably a good setup against Terror. We have lots of point removal. We have the Spell Bomb, the Snuff Out type stuff. I'll lead on Spell Bomb. Okay, they're Blue Black Terror. Play land. Play Spell Bomb. Our opponent plays Ice Tunnel. I'll just cycle and grab the dual land and pass. It's unlikely they will be able to use their graveyard this turn. Plays an island. Hard casting a Snacker. Let's start with a Duress. A mental note. Building Crypt Incursion. What? Now Spell Bomb. We'll take your Deep Analysis. Then I think I want to just get rid of your other Deep Analysis. Land. The rest are Deep Analysis. And then Spell Bomb. And I can't pay. Sad times. So they have Dispel, Mystic Ponder. Gets in for 2. Snuff Out not very good versus Sneaky Snacker. They Ponder. And no land drop. Another Snuff Out. Let's try Malevolent Rumble. An Avenging Hunter. That's solid. And Barrow Downs. Get rid of your Ponder. They cycle a Lorien, getting an island. So likely play the Mystic. Go land. Gets in with the Snacker. Okay. We have a Troll. So if I'm afraid that they have a removal spell. I'll cycle the Troll. And then let's try casting. I don't know, I guess I have to try to cast the Avenging Hunter. But if they have a removal spell for it, they're gonna kill me with their Sneaky Snacker. So it's a really big risk. They get in for 2. They take the initiative. Now they can play Murmuring Mystic and have Dispel available. They did not play their island. That's very odd. Swamp. Attack in. They just let me have it. Weird. Let's go into Lost Well. Extracted Confession is great. Thorn might also be good. Top and top. Play the Thorn. So now I have the Monarch. I draw the Extracted Confession. Next turn I'm drawing another Thorn. I can extract a Confession on their Sneaky Snacker. They get in for 2. They take the initiative and the Monarch. They're going to forge up their snacker. Plays Island. Thought Scour themselves, milling snacker. Actually, that's really good for them because now they get the snacker back. Snacker comes back. Mental Note. Milling Terror. Counterspell. Plays a Tolarian Terror. Okay, we're going to snuff out this. Pay the mana. I guess I'm dead, huh? Just dead. Because I can't snuff out again. They attack for 2 and then I take 5. So that snacker in the graveyard is what killed me. If they hadn't had another snacker, I could have snuffed this again and then extract a confession there. Turn 2 snacker. I'm wrecked. So I guess maybe the exhumes aren't that good. Maybe they are though. Bring back in the defile. Trim 1 exhume. I'm supposed to be the anti-graveyard deck. I have so much graveyard hate in my deck. Land. Okay, so let's keep. We're looking to get a troll turn 2 if we can. They'd have to be playing a tap land though. Land. Pass the turn. They play Island. And Ponder. Sweet. Turn 2 troll. Let's go. I'll cycle. Grabbing a swamp. It's only a 2 mana 6/5. What could go wrong? Zoom. Your turn. They careful study. Discarding the sneaky snacker. Have the defile for the snacker. Plays a Nile Spellbomb. Well, 2 can play at that game. Nile Spellbomb? Anyone? Go ahead and Spellbomb you. Now I have a Barrow Downs, or basically Bojuka Bog. Essentially, it's exactly the same card. Get in for 6. They have to have Cast Down. They Thought Scour themselves. Milling Brainstorm Thought Scour. Careful Study. Discarded a lot of good cards. Plays a Contaminated Aquifer. So we can just go ahead and Barrow Downs you. Nice work there. Unfortunate that it didn't work out. I'll attack in. Now I'm looking to put Exhume on the stack so that I can get them good. Like they crack this, they use the spell bomb, and then I cycle another creature. That would be the best. They Brainstorm. I've kind of forgot, but they are very under the gun. I have 6 power. It's 2 more attacks and they're dead. I have multiple removal spells. I play Aquifer. I think I will take a draw. Avenging Hunter. I should not have taken the draw. Let's force cycle. Well, I guess it's fine either way. We're going to now play a Rumble. Take the Generous End. I'll attack in for 6. But here, can we do the plan? They might just have a counterspell for the Exhume. They use a Cast Down. Okay. Second main, cast Exhume. Will they crack the spell bomb? And then we'll cycle the Generous End and grab the dual land. Oh, I get a Generous End and a food. So you're still pressured. Plays an Island and a Brainstorm. They got to put 2 cards back here. We have multiple removal spells and Avenging Hunter. Mental Note, milling Deep Analysis, Brainstorm. If they flash back the Deep Analysis, they'll die to the Generous End. Plays a Tolarian Terror and a Tolarian Terror. So I can defile, pay. I'm going to start by attacking. Okay, I kind of thought that they would do this. They're double blocking. We're just going to defile this one, or that doesn't work. I'm going to cast down this one and pay the ward. They lose their other threat as well. Donk. Play the Woodland Chasm and pass. I have defile for 4 mana. If I can put the Avenging Hunter onto the table, I'll have a defile for 5 mana, or for 5 minus. They play Lorien Revealed, so they're tapped out of a counterspell. So I'll just slam my Avenging Hunter. So far, worked out pretty nicely. Seems like we have some very good matchups and some very bad matchups. We got that solid 3-2. Go wide decks, pretty tough. Hopefully you enjoyed a good look into this black-green scam deck, and I will see you in the next video.